And assuming you're going to stick with the 25 proposal per week goal that we're setting for yourself, $1,333.33 per proposal. Starting to do a bunch of soil reports will be very instructive, and it'll make you way better at your craft. Now you're practicing arboriculture, kid. Hey, it's Gene here. I got a question. How do you set and stay on track of goals for yourself? And how do you track them, and how do you hold yourself accountable? Your goal for yourself may be, dictated by what mama expects you to bring home. Cover the mortgage, cover the groceries, cover the truck payments, cover the SUV payment, cover taekwondo and dance for the kids, and sock away enough leftovers so we can take a couple of halfway decent vacations every year. And that's it. Or do you have a certain prior performance that you say, well, I did this well last year. Let's just say you've done $750,000 worth of volume, and your return was not twice your operating cost, but it was, let's just say it was 30% greater than your operating cost. Your return per hour was $100, and your cost per hour was $75 an hour. So you did $750,000, but you're another year wiser and grayer. You're another year more firmly established in your territory. You've got a few more people who know you by your reputation. You're easy to do business with. Your customer service is great. Your cleanup is great. You don't strip out the trees too badly. So your reputation is better. Your professionalism is better. Your customer service is better. You've improved yourself personally and professionally, and you've matured, right? So you ought to be able to parlay that into a little bit more volume. So let's just say this year you want to do instead of 750,000, you want to do 800,000. So where are we at with that? Do 800,000. There's 52 weeks in a year. You want to be writing $15,384 worth of proposals every week. Now, some days you go to more appointments than others. Some jobs take you longer to set up. You babysit the crew all day, half day, most of the morning, for example. So let's just say you really want to write an average of 25 proposals a week. Monday through Friday, 5 a day. You're running a business, you're running errands, you're going to Napa Auto Parts store, you're going to Vermeer to pick up whatever, you're running back to the shop to take a leaf blower to your crew. You got to stop doing that stuff, by the way. You need to focus, especially if you're running a business. You got to stop running errands. Pay your people to run errands. So let's just say your $15,384 a week is divided by an average of 25 proposals a week, so you need to be writing $615 proposals. Oh, but wait, that's only assuming you have a 100% close rate. Let's say your close rate's only 50%. Do you know what your close rate is, and how do you know? Do you use software that tracks it? Do you use QuickBooks? Do you use Arbor Gold? Do you use a computerless all-paper system? And if so, how the bloody blue blazes do you figure out your close rate? Unless you sit down and say, all right, I wrote this many proposals and this many dollars, and this is how much came in with ink on paper. So, you do the math the old-fashioned way. So that's really what I want to know. How do you do it? So, like, for example, if you're going to try to do $800,000 and you have a nice, let's just stick with 50% close rate, okay, then how much you need to write? You need to write 1.6 million. So 1,600,000, okay, and you do want to take 4 weeks, right? You want to take 2 weeks in the summer and 2 weeks in the winter. So instead of dividing it by a 52-week year, let's divide it by a 48-week year. 1,600,000. Now you're still going to work. You're not going to shut your door. If you want to shut your doors, that's fine. But you probably have employees who want to keep working. Not everybody has vacation saved up. But this is just for you and your time in the saddle. You're going to spend 48 weeks in the saddle. So 1,600,000 divided by, did I say divided by? Divided by 48 weeks. That's $33,333.33 worth of tree work that you need to write every week. And assuming you're going to stick with the 25 proposal per week goal that we're setting for yourself, that's going to be $1,333.33 per proposal. $1,333.33. So that's kind of a little bit low. You should probably be getting $1,500 for a 2-man crew, $2,500 for a three-man crew. You should be writing some soil management, spring and fall. You should be collecting a soil sample. You should be getting legit soil reports. You should be getting better at reading them, getting better at putting together a custom formula to make sure. I'll be very surprised if you can fertilize once and get a tree all the nitrogen that it needs. for the entire year. So I think that you'll find that starting to do a bunch of soil reports will be very instructive, and it'll make you way better at your craft. You know, because when you're doing soil reports, when you're doing soil nutrition, when you're doing root invigoration, soil reconditioning procedures, and you're massively improving the soil, now you're practicing arboriculture, kids, right? The cool thing about a bunch of soil reports is you start looking at this and saying, oh my God, the soil organic matter is so low. You can go and you can get an air spade and you can get a truckload of compost and, you know, maybe some biochar, and you can incorporate that into the soil in the root zone of the tree, and you can increase the soil by over 1,000% in some cases, and you'll just stand back and watch the tree thank you for it. Keep a photo album. I encourage that too, because before and after pictures are some of the best things. So anyway, so that's $1,333, but you should really be writing like better proposals than that. You should have a soil nutrition, plant nutrition, soil fertility component. You should have some sort of like disease prevention. If you have pines, you should be treating to prevent bark beetles. You're working for a client with an irrigated landscape, you know they got a sucking insect problem and you got a fungal leaf disease problem. You probably got a root rot issue. You should start doing this stuff. You have a licensed pesticide applicator on your staff. Are you a licensed pesticide applicator? These are the things that I think you should consider, but you know, $1,300 to $2,000 should be every proposal. Now, I don't know how many I've written so far this week, but like I said, I'm a little behind. You know, I've written $32,795 worth of proposals, but I've only got ink on 12,460. My close rate so far this week is only 38%, and so I got to get on the stick. I think Wednesday's a great day to see how you've done so far, and you don't want to ease up on the gas. Listen, if you take happy hour every Wednesday to go over your progress for the week, you'll never take your foot off the gas, because you'll be like, oh my God, Thursday and Friday I could do this, and then Saturday morning I could do this, and I could be home by 11, and I could be on a golf course, or I could be at the pool with the kids, and you know, so I think Wednesday happy hour, this is the time to say where you at so far this week. Calculate where you're at. How do you guys do it? Love to hear it. Thanks for watching, and if you would click through to the next video, the YouTube algorithm will recommend my videos more. Thanks a lot. See ya.